and I'm here with Kyron Silva. And we want to thank you for joining the Four Tales podcast.
I want to know what it is Quick is trying to say.
We're about to talk some comics and get a little bit controversial. Everything from indie books to movie to level commercial. With no rehearsals when we converse to coerce you. And then we do the quick takes and try to get to the person. So join us and get your comic book a few more sales once a week wherever you pod. It's Four Tales. Once a week wherever you pod. It's Four Tales.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Taurus Comics in collaboration with Fourth Wall Productions respectfully brings to you the 180th episode of the Four Tales podcast. I am your host, Kyron Silva from Taurus Comics. Across the way is the heliotrope hatchet man of Ace Blade, Dan J. Quick. And together we are your two award-winning blurred comic creators here to help you find your next favorite comic. We are live via Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and I think Instagram. I think I set that up today. So if you're listening and watching us live, thank you for your support. But don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and review this podcast. So all your positive interactions help us reach a bigger audience. Danny Jerome Quick. What's going on, man?
My middle name is not Jerome. It's Jatori.
Danny Statutory Quick.
Definitely not statutory. How you been, man?
I'm all right. My back has been hurting.
From carrying the show, I understand.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
I understand. I've been doing my best, man. We had a snowstorm this last week.
What's that?
I've been out of it. Yeah, y'all had a fog storm last week. That was about as close as y'all ever gonna get to what happened here.
Yo, there's been so many accidents on the freeway because people don't know how to drive.
Man, we had literally 100-car pileup on this highway here from where I am to Charlotte, and it was really, really bad. People don't know how to drive in bad weather, and it shows. It always shows. But man, I'm doing good, man. I'm riding high off our victory last week, our multiple first place victories.
What are we talking about?
On Fortnite.
Oh, okay.
Our Fortnite victories.
All right.
And
sorry, all I heard you say was you were high, and I was like, what?
No. And I did a video of Philadelphia, and Ronnie Barnes reposted it, which was really cool.
Yep.
So I'm feeling good, man.
Yeah, I'm glad you're feeling good.
Besides your back, is everything else going all right?
Yeah, no, it's just I started drawing again because somebody said, "Hey, Kyron, I need some help with this book, issue 3 of," and I was like, "All right, I'll help you out." And I don't know if I ever talked to you about my actual process of drawing. Like, how most people, they'll either draw on their digital tablet or they have like a desk that they draw on. You know that? Yeah, I don't do that. I sit cross-legged on my living room floor in front of the TV, or I'll lay down like I'm 7 years old, and that's how I draw.
Why? I'm afraid that is it just because you're comfortable like that, or is it because why is that the way that you choose to draw? That does not seem good for your body.
Not at 46. No, it's not good for my body. It's just how I've drawn all my life. So I'm like, I gotta draw this way. I've tried drawing on the desk, which I have a really nice desk. I've had this thing for about 10 years now, and it's okay, but it's just not something I feel comfortable drawing on. It doesn't feel natural.
Wow. I don't know what to tell you, because you should definitely force yourself to use those things, because that is going to give you more longevity in what it is that you like to do. So
is it though? Because I feel like stretching out while I lay down will be better for my back, right?
Not if your back is hurting afterwards. No.
All right.
That's not a natural drawing posture. You're supposed to get you a good ergonomic chair with lumbar support
Okay.
and draw with the thing up. I'm not an artist, and I know this. How you're supposed to know this stuff?
I never said I was a good artist. I
But
never
you
said
are
I
good.
was a
I know you're
smart
a good
man.
artist. I
I
never
never
said
said I was a smart man. Okay.
terrible, terrible.
All right. All right.
Um, well, our guest, we have a guest today who we both know is a smart man because he's a fan of J. Cole, at least. We got Mr. Malcolm McFadden, creator and writer for 615 Comics. I know he's a hip hop artist. He's a writer, audio engineer, from Maryland, I believe, and
Mhm.
got him here to talk about his comics, King's Domain, issues 1 and 2. Malcolm, welcome to the show, man.
Hey, what's good, everybody? Thank you for having me on.
And
Yes. And yo, I should have said yo a nerd. Yo a nerd is where I follow you. Yo a nerd is where I follow you on TikTok. That's where I see your content. But man, welcome to the show, man. For anybody who may not have seen your work before, give us a quick intro to you and what you're doing here.
Well, what's good, everybody? I am Malcolm McFadden. I'm the creator of 615 Comics. I'm the writer and creator. Like you said, I'm from Maryland, and I have my own comic book company. We have several issues out, but right now we're focused on the King's Domain issues 1 and 2, which are on Kickstarter right now. And also, like you said, I also have a channel called Yo a Nerd where I talk about nerd stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much me. And what's up, Daryl? I just saw that message go across.
Yeah, man. It's good to have folks from sometimes I feel lonely over there on TikTok because it's just me and Kyron that post. And
that feels weird. Don't say it like that.
no, I mean like it's because you can really build a community on TikTok, but because everything has changed so much in the recent months, like I don't see the people stuff that I normally would see. So
Right.
I don't scroll as much and engage as much as I used to. But I saw one of your videos recently about static and about static that you did, and I was like, oh yeah, this is my guy. I like that.
Yeah, the
Um,
Map Quest joint.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, um, what got you into comics, man? I want to take it back to the beginning. Tell us about what got you into comic books, and were you a reader, a writer from the beginning, or did you just run into a character that you like?
So from jump, my older brothers had comics, so they were my gateway into comics. They had like this is back in the day, so they had like like Captain America, Weapon X, X-Men, Batman, Superman. They had Daredevil. They had a bunch of stuff. So they were kind of my gateway into comics, and they used to take me to movies and stuff like that as
Mhm.
a kid. So and once I got older, I still loved reading, and I always loved stories. So I started getting into comics and buying them myself once I got like a job and was actually able to pay for them. But I started getting into comics, and then after that, of course, I've always been a creative. Like I've been a hip hop artist. I used to write poetry, so writing's kind of just been my thing. And then so I've always had characters and ideas in my head, but around a little bit before the pandemic and around the pandemic, I started to write my ideas out and actually started taking like comics seriously, and that's what kind of started me to creating my own comics.
Okay. That was gonna be my first question because I know in our information about you, you said you've been doing comics for about 5 6 years. So that was my first question was it the pandemic that sparked it? So I'm gonna have to figure out something else.
Oh, but
What was
I can still answer that. I can still answer that. So it wasn't so much the pandemic that sparked it. It's just that I had time during the pandemic because we
Yep.
wasn't doing nothing. But what actually sparked it was actually people like y'all, like seeing other black creators doing it. Because when I around a little bit before the pandemic, I really started to get tired of the content that DC and Marvel was putting out. Like there
Mm.
weren't black characters I can really just dive into. So I really started going into the black indie space. So I started seeing other creators that were doing it and then putting out their own stories. That is what inspired me to actually put out my own stories because I saw that people could do it. So I was like, hey, if they can do it, then I could also do it. So I started to create comics.
Nice. Was there any particular book that really sparked that you know what this person because one of the guests we always had is Fish Lee. He always says I'm one of the people that got him to think to get off his butt and really just do this? Was there any particular book that you saw?
It was it. It's a couple of them. I'm trying to think what was first. It's between Magnus and Concrete Comics. I want to say, I want to say Acolyte, but I feel like it was Magnus. I'm not actually quite sure. It's one of those two. That
Okay.
it was one of the first. I want to say it was. I want to say it was Acolyte. So I think when I looked up Black Indie with like a comic book universe, I think they're one of the first people that came up. So I would say Acolyte.
Okay.
Yeah, Acolyte has that. I was trying to figure out a way to get back to J. Cole, and I found it because Acolyte had one
It's
of
always
their.
about J. Cole right now.
It's always about J. Cole.
It's always about
Uh,
J. Cole.
Acolyte had a hip hop homage cover. I don't know if you saw it. I think it was Acolyte 2 or 3 that they did, but they did like a. You remember J. Cole's Forest Hill Drive cover where he was on the roof.
Yeah.
He did an Acolyte cover like that, and I thought that was really cool and inspiring. I think Concrete is one of those indie companies, black indie companies that really, they think outside of the box, and they always they inspire a lot of people, me included. So yeah, uh, being
Damn,
a
you're
being
already
a
bored already? What's going
no,
on?
I'm not bored, man. I didn't get no sleep last night. I'm sorry. Um, but I saw, in your bio that you are a hip hop artist. So, but I couldn't find any of your music. I was looking, and I couldn't find it. So what kind of how long you been doing hip hop, or and what is the transition like from hip hop to comics, or are you still doing the hip hop too?
So that's actually a really good question that has multiple levels, and I'm
Uh-oh.
gonna try to answer it. So, yes, I'm still a hip hop artist, and the reason you can't find my music is because I didn't pay DistroKid.
Mm,
So it took a while, and they took all my stuff off DSPs.
yeah,
But and also the
DistroKid get you.
reason they will. So actually the reason why I haven't paid my distro kit, you talked about the transition. So I've been writing since I was like 14. I'm 33 now, but I was writing since I was about 14 in high school. I started writing poetry, then that went into hip hop. Um, so I was writing hip hop, and I actually hosted like open mics and stuff like that. But once I started to get into comic books, like I still love writing music and stuff like that and making beats and everything. But once I started to write comics, it's like I use the same part of my brain to write comics that I use
Mm,
to write songs.
mm,
So now when I sit down to write songs, I end up start writing comic books. So
mm.
it's very weird. So I haven't really like done writing songs in a minute, but I still make beats, so I still participate in hip hop in some way. But it's like once I started writing comics, it's literally I told my wife this, like I feel like whatever pocket, whatever in my head, whatever part of that brain that used to write songs, literally I feel like I'm using that exact pocket to
Mm.
write these comic books.
Okay. So that's that creative side of your brain is what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah. Like I was just watching Iron Man 3 the other day, even though I hate that movie. And like
That was a bad one.
the guy had like the thing where you could see into your brain. So when she like pinched him, you could see
Mm,
like the pain nerve. So I feel
mhm.
like if I had that, if you saw me writing comics and writing music, like that same area would like light up.
Okay.
I
A
like that.
couple of comments here. Brad says, hopefully, Danny, you were up late and reading Philadelphia. No, he finished that book. So he
Yeah,
wasn't reading that. He was reading the script for about the Black Rose Part 3, and I was calling him so I can get information on it. So I'm drawing it.
He was,
But
yeah,
this is the
telling me I couldn't change anything
yeah.
after after he already did the layout. That's cool though.
This is when I was Paige Alfred said, "Is that the superstar
Paige.
creator, beer and Bulls partner, half of the the bear, Malcolm McFadden?" Yes,
Yes,
it
it
is,
is.
sir.
Yes, it is. What's good, Paige? Paige is he's a fellow creator. We actually collabed on a crossover called Beer and Bullets, and we're collabing on a project called The Bear, which he is like spearheading and putting it together. And it's he actually wrote it. He like is spearheading getting the artists and everything. Like he is killing it with that project. So be on the lookout for that. And shouts to you,
You want
Paige.
We
you want
just
to tell
had.
him, or you want me to tell him?
Go ahead. You and Paige are best friends, so go ahead. Go ahead.
We just had Paige on 2 weeks ago. So yeah,
Mhm.
we
We know all.
definitely
Yeah, I saw the episode. I saw the episode. Yeah.
we had him on a couple weeks ago, and he definitely lit us up, man. We
He's excited though about the bear. He really
Yeah,
is.
yeah, I am too. I am too.
Yeah, it's a very cool story. It's very kind of unorthodox, but it's
Yeah.
still a very cool story. And yeah, he's been doing a great job. I wish I could show y'all the pages that we got back, but like he has
Man,
definitely been killing it.
You can if you want to. We
I don't
won't.
have them on my computer. Like they're literally still on the
mhm,
messages that me and him
uh-huh.
had.
You want to share the messages? You feel free.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, hold
See,
on, hold on. Give me a
that's
second.
not
I will.
people. Nah, people get on here all the time talking about some. I wish I could show you. You can't. You can just send it to us, and we
We
can
won't
see
tell
it.
nobody. We won't
No,
tell
we are
Hold on,
anybody.
gonna
hold on.
tell people. It's our job. We gonna tell everybody. Um,
That's why we here.
But no, I mean, anytime you have a story that revolves around an animal that's not like a human, it's going to be a unique story, and it's going to
Exactly.
be eye catching.
yeah, and the King's Domain. The transition into that. I think I saw the description of your King's Domain. It's about King Amari King, right?
Mhm.
AKA how you pronounce his name?
Mahis. And the crazy
Mahis.
thing when I first found, because it's a lion god who he's named after. So
Wow.
I had to look it up how to pronounce it myself when I saw it because I was
Mhm.
definitely messing it up. But it's
Mahis.
pronounced Mahis.
Mahis sounds like a black name though.
It
So
does.
It
Amari
sounds good.
Amari King, aka Mahis, he's the protector of animals, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about while you're sending that stuff over. Tell us a little bit about King's Dominion, and what we can expect in these first two issues.
And tell us also why your character and Danny's characters are both MMA fighters.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I can see why mine is. I don't know why. Danny may have a different answer.
It's very prevalent in the black community that we're all MMA fighters,
We
apparently.
want to
Because
I
fight.
think it's
We
because
want to fight.
we love MMA. Like we
Yeah.
fans of it. You feel me? So, but the King's Domain is my story. It's about my character, like you said, Amari King, who's a protector of animals and a fighter for the innocent, and he's using his power and resources to bring down this criminal syndicate called the Alpha Organization, and they profit a lot off animal cruelty. So he's using his power and resources to bring them down. And this story it's a lot of adventure, a lot of action. In this second issue is more like a spy feel. The first issue was more like an origin slash more lot of action to kind of get you into the story. Where this one is kind of like a spy type feel where he's spying on the Alpha Organization. But this first arc is really just him trying to bring them down and going after them. And you'll see in this where he gets challenged, where he kind of feels like he might have bit off more than he can chew.
Mhm.
And that is what this whole first arc is kind of about. And to speak to the MMA part, I need my character to be able to throw some hands. I need to be able to
There you
throw some
go.
hands, and having a fighting background always helps. And plus, I'm a fan of MMA. And also, I'll think, man, you must be reading my mind. If you scroll down just a little bit back to where you were, if you see this, like the uppercut, like where he swings under him in the uppercut,
Yep.
those are actual references from Mike Tyson.
There you
So,
go.
like,
Mm.
I sent the artist Mike Tyson references just to like so it looked real authentic. So that was one thing I also wanted to show with like his fighting style. I wanted to show like him actually using stuff that I saw from MMA and boxing.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So writers can send their artists references of what they want, and so that way the artist isn't just completely guessing. Wow,
And they don't have to
what a
use
concept!
AI. They can send references.
This
That's
is
crazy. I can't imagine. That's wow.
nah.
But you also have a character named Thema, the Queen of War. Thema looks super dope. I saw Thema on your Kickstarter page. Is that in the same universe or is that separate?
No, so I have characters that I have a few series actually. So a few series which are all in the same universe, my 615 universe. But I also wanted to tell stories that weren't tied down to like the rules I have for that universe. And so Thema is a character. Her Kickstarter is actually coming up next. That will be actually out in March. And that is the Kickstarter right there. So this is actually outside of that universe and allows me to tell different stories. And this isn't your like normal superhero type of story. This is more of an
bloody right there.
adventure, yeah, adventure like magic type of story, more fantasy than superhero. So think more like on the lines of like Xena, the Warrior Princess, or Red Sonja from I believe that's Image Comics or Dark Horse that has Red Sonja.
Dynamite now.
Dynamite. There we go. Yeah, so it's more along the lines of fantasy than superhero.
Man, I'm really digging the art, man. You got some great artists on the team. I think you got Letter Squids to do your logos and lettering, man. Letter Squids always does amazing work.
Yeah, they're
Um,
fine.
so yeah, your work is in good hands, man, and I'm excited about it, man. I'm definitely gonna be following, and I already backed King's Domain for the first two issues. So I can't wait. I can't wait, man.
Hey,
Okay,
thank
Paige is bombing us a question. So first thing,
Paige.
Paige wants Malcolm to tell us about the Brack Soul Blazing Sun crossover he is writing. So please tell us about that before Paige kills us. Man,
Paige, go to sleep, bro. Go to sleep.
seriously,
Go
go
to
play
sleep.
some spades.
But the
No,
so
we appreciate it.
Paige, he has a character called Blazing Sun. And I have a character called Brack. So two like Superman S type characters that are kind of similar. And then so he had approached me about doing a crossover, and then she actually said I could write it. Like he was fully cool with me writing it. So I actually wrote it. It's different than what I normally would want. Like actually stepped out of my norm to write that and what the story is about, in which I'm kind of having little difficulties with it. But it's mostly done. But it's actually a real dope story where it kind of challenges both of our heroes in different ways, where they both kind of have to work together to help each other with their challenges. So it's kind of like when I was writing, I kind of was thinking about like Jedi's and about how like when they go through the Jedi training, how the master kind of has to train the apprentice and help the apprentice. So I kind of did it like they were both apprentices, kind of helping each other out in a way.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna
More
ask
paid.
this last. I'm gonna ask this last question, but then I have my own question. And this is for both of you guys. Paige says, "Hey, Malcolm and Danny, who is better with their swords, Subject Zero or Ace Blade?"
I
I
think
don't know who Subject Zero could be, but
I think
Subject
we are.
Zero. I think it might be unfair because I think Ace Blade is a human.
he
Yeah,
is.
My
that's true.
character isn't human. Like
Hmm.
he. So well, dang, I wasn't supposed to say that. Or that was kind of a
Oh,
spoiler for
Ah,
anybody that.
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
there we go.
We got some behind the scenes exclusive
I said
info.
you've already spelt
Well,
it. So Subject Zero is not human. Give us
he's
more.
not
What do you
human.
mean?
He's not human.
Okay.
Later on this year, when the third issue of Subject Zero comes out, it would say what he actually is in my
Yep.
universe, but he is not human. So I think that would kind of be unfair to put up. It kind of be like putting like Deathstroke or Blade up against just a normal human.
Mm.
Hmm.
Well, Ace Blade is that guy, so we might have to
Yeah,
test.
he's that guy. Yeah,
Might
yeah.
have to
So I
test
don't
him
want
out.
no disrespect to him.
And
Yeah.
Ace
Might
Blade
have to.
got gadgets. Ace Blade got
Oh yeah,
gadgets.
yeah,
So
yeah. We
you
be
know.
making gadgets all the time. Uh,
Yeah.
we might have to test them out. We have to test them out. But no, man, that's dope. I think it's the year of the crossover. It seems like we got a bunch of
Yeah.
Mhm.
crossovers going, and crossovers I think take a lot of effort, but if they're done right, you can definitely make an impact, and I think that's cool.
Communication also it takes a lot of communication
Oh,
to make sure
Yeah,
everybody's in that loop and nobody
yeah,
feels left out.
yeah, for
yes.
sure, for sure. You said you had another question, Kyra?
Um, well, I did, but there's another. It's not a non-page question, so I got to get to this. Uh, DeAndre Robinson 2590 says, "Big fan of
Hey,
615.
shout out to him.
Can't wait for King's Domain 2. But who would you say are the top 5 martial artists in your universe?
Oh, top five. Dang.
Top
Okay.
5.
Also shouts to DeAndre. I'm pretty sure DeAndre, you're the one who just bought a comic off online the other day. I'm pretty sure it was you. I'm not 100% sure, but if it was you, thank you. If it's not, thank you for your question.
And
But
anybody listening, you guys want to go check out Malcolm's work and go to 615comics.com. Get
oh,
all
right
his
there.
work there too.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Yep. So top five martial artists. Number one would probably be Subject Zero because he's not human. Number two, I would say. Right now, I would say there's a villain in the King's Domain. His name is Komodo. I would say he's a little bit better than my main character, which I set it up for a reason, so my main character get his ass whooped. So I would say he's a little bit better, and then Amari King would be third. Fourth would be Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse is a character from one of my other series who actually makes a guest appearance in this series. But Dark Pulse, and then fifth, I would say is my character Hellhawk.
Hellhawk.
Okay.
I like that name, Hellhawk. I saw
I
that
love
one
that
on your
name too.
I
I'm
saw
glad I
I
came
saw
up
that
with it.
on your website, and I was like, okay, Hellhawk. I don't know what it's about, but I like the name. I like the name. I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
check it out. But no, that's dope, man. I think it's great, man. Like you've done a lot in the. It's not a short time that you've been, in comics, but you've jumped in and created a lot of different types of characters, and I think that's awesome, man.
thanks,
Um,
Joe. Thank you.
yeah,
I,
man.
I I also want to say I liked Hellhawk just because the artist's last name was Silva, so I just wanted to say that.
There you go. There you go. Um, so I want to talk to you about social media, man. I think
Mhm.
I have this I have this debate with folks all the time about social media. I think there's three ways that you can really be successful in the space that we are. Well, really this applies to anybody. But on social media, I think that if you number one, like me, I pretty much only talk about Ace Blade, right? I go in
Mhm.
there, I consistently talk about Ace Blade and the comic books that I make. I put out a lot of content, and that content reaches a small amount of people. Like I've got a good amount of followers, but they all at least know that it's Ace Blade, right? So then there's
Kyron, I'm with you. I'm with you. A small
then there's
amount. I follow him
Uh,
too.
I know.
no, but
So
I'm saying
I'm
compared to somebody like King Lion though, right? You know who King Lion is
yeah,
on TikTok.
yeah,
King
sure.
Lion King Lion talks a lot about Marvel and DC. He does debates and puts a lot of energy into talking about, Marvel and DC characters. And because Marvel and DC characters are popular, you can get a lot of followers like that. So
I
King
like
Lion's
where this question is going.
probably got like half a million. He's got like half a million followers or something like
He
that.
has 800.
800,000 followers, but he doesn't sell his own comics on TikTok. Like he doesn't, and
That's
when it's
true.
time,
Not yet.
so but you can make money talking about comic books and then, try to convert that audience into your audience.
Mhm.
And then there's the third way, which is right in the middle, like you, and like Impound Comics, who does a good balance of both. Like you talk about mainstream stuff, but you also talk about your stuff.
Right.
And I think as long as you're consistent, all three of those things can work. You gotta pick your lane and stick to it. So
Okay.
what is your approach to social media, and how effective do you think it's been so far?
Well, my approach to social media is I don't have an approach. I just be on it. So you feel me?
Just
Like,
no, just be on it is an approach though. Just be on it is an approach for
it
sure.
It's better
is.
than my approach.
It is. But social media is very hard, and like the way what you described was like perfect. Like you have your different sets of people, and actually, which is funny, all three of the people, including yourself, Impound, and King Lion, I take from. I take from, I study, and I actually look at you guys for each of what you said. Like for you, like with your content, you do a great job of talking about Ace Blade. You actually did something that I've actually been copying. So you said on one of your posts, you was like, I hashtag Ace Blade, and when I go to that hashtag Ace Blade, I literally have all my posts right there in Ace Blade. So I was like, okay, bet. I was like, that is, even if they say hashtags don't work, that's a way for me to still have a catalog of everything I do. And if somebody else looks that up, they'll find me fully. Like if I look up Ace Blade, I'm not finding anybody else unless they're talking about Ace Blade. You
Yep.
feel me? So that's one thing I did, and also King Lion, like you said with him, we're talking about DC and Marvel. That was one way I started off with Yo a Nerd, was talking about that stuff, and also with Impound with him, he does both and very well. And so like I take from everybody. Um, my approach has been to one thing I didn't want to do, and this is a knock to you either, Danny, because you do a great job still, and you have to do it. Is I didn't want people just to see me talking about my stuff. You
Mhm.
get what I'm saying? So like you talk about Ace Blade, but you also do talk about life and stuff. But you also turn it into Ace Blade. You do a great job of somehow
Seriously.
I gotta bring it.
segueing
I gotta
Ace
bring it back to Ace.
you do. You will stub your toe somehow and be like, yeah, Ace Blade in issue 5 stubbed his toe too.
Seriously. He'll be like, I got a flat tire today, but you know, if I was Ace Blade, I'd be able to fix that tire with my katana like this.
Hey, as long as you know it's gonna get back to Ace Blade somehow.
Exactly. But I didn't want people just to see. I want to bring people into all the other stuff that I like, and also I wanted to show me. I think okay, there's my approach. There's my approach fully with social media. I want to show me because I think that helps people to actually want to support me, and also why am I forgetting the word that I use this all the time?
Engage.
Not engage, to make so how you must to make them feel safe. That's not the word. To make them feel safe about backing me, because we know like indie comics have like a stigma where trust.
Yeah, build trust.
Building trust. But I want people to trust me, so I feel like if they get to know me and they can see my face, like they'll know, okay, I'm backing this person, and if I have a problem with the order, I can just go straight to them and then ask them a question. You feel me?
And they will.
They will. So I think my approach is really just kind of building trust, and then kind of just giving myself, like, not just that I do comics, but I am a huge nerd. So it's more that too.
Let's go.
Side note on social media, if you guys haven't checked out our social media at the Four Tales Podcast, please do so. Every day this month, I am doing a special on Black comic creators. We've already done Rodney Barnes, Nyla McGoover. Somebody doing that.
Who'd you do today? I don't think I saw one today.
We did Nyla Magruder.
Oh, that's what you did today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Paige. Last question. Rick Offenberger and I started the cover character feature promotion. Will you guys be jumping on the 2026 movement?
Hey, send us the info. Send us the info, Paige. You know, we'll check it out. Send us the info.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Paige is talking about. Paige is he wants to do like how Image is doing right now, where Invincible is on like different covers and stuff.
Yeah.
He wants to do like cover swaps.
Oh, I've been doing that with Ace Blade for a minute now. So
yeah.
Y'all just did that with Hotspot, didn't y'all? Yeah, there's like a crossover with Hotspot going on.
Yeah, we're doing with Hotspot. That's a crossover, but yeah, I've been trying to get Ace Blade on all kinds of covers. So I got him on Green Zone last year. That was cool.
I got issue 5 of Saw coming out if you want to do a crossover.
Yeah. Let's do it. And not what's your boy's name? Not
Club Bat.
Not Club Bat.
Not Club Bat.
We getting, or if we do a Ace Blade Club Bat. Anyways,
I'm gonna make Club Bat issue 1, and it's gonna have a crossover with Ace Blade. I'm just letting you know right now.
I'm gonna have to fly out to Sacramento and fight Kyron.
And I'm gonna get Fish Lee to draw that shit.
These dudes. Man, but yeah, man, it's about that time for quick takes. Like I said, I knew this was gonna be a good interview, man. You dropped some dimes on us, and I'm really appreciative. But it is about time to do quick takes, which is my favorite part of the show. So, Kyron, if you are ready.
Ready.
All right, so if you haven't seen the show before, Quick Takes is a rapid Q&A session where we grill our guests on their deepest, darkest secrets from the internet. These are just going to be some questions to let our audience get to know you a little bit better, and you're going to have 45 seconds to answer 5 questions each, and we're going to end it off with a top 5 list. So, question number 1. I tried to join your Facebook group, Black Indies and Indie Warriors. For some reason, I didn't get let in. I don't know why.
Oh, that's not my group. That's not my group.
That's not your group.
I just participate a lot in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, but my question is,
it's because you can't play spades. Is what I heard from Paige.
Okay, that makes sense. But my question is, what kind of value do you find in Facebook books? Because there's the Facebook groups, because there's a lot of these groups that are just out there, but some of them are really valuable. So how do you find a good Facebook group, and what value do you find in them?
45 seconds. Okay, so Facebook groups, you can find a lot of value in them, especially in us as Black nerds or blurs, whatever you want to call it. we can find a lot of value because we can find our people there. And you got to find the right groups though, because there are groups that are just out there that's kind of just people just post and ghost. But there are groups where like the Indies versus, like you said, the Indie Warriors group, Black Comic Lords. There's places where you can kind of talk to people and connect with people. And as a creator, there's a lot of groups where I can connect with other creators. Like especially in the Indie Versus group, I've been sharing like work in progress Wednesdays and fight scene Fridays, which has been good for creators to kind of show their work.
I love it. I love it. That's awesome. All right, question number 2. I see on your Facebook that you post a certain amazing athlete named LeBron James. Sometimes
LeBron James.
LeBron James. So in 45 seconds, I want you to tell us which tenure of LeBron James's career do you think is the best and why?
Okay. So I have to do this for my man's T. T, if you watching, I'm still a LeBron hater, so I'm not gonna gas him up too much.
Shout out T.
Is still the GOAT. So I just my friend T, he's a Lakers fan. Yeah, whatever. But
Shout out T.
the best tenure for LeBron was the Heat tenure. Man. Oh, LeBron haters, I'm sorry. I gotta do this. I gotta glaze them real quick. That Heat version, bro, was deadly. Him and Wade was just going to the rack. They was playing defense. They was literally like, okay, we lost to the Spurs. We coming back. We punishing everybody. Oh no, we lost to Boston. We coming back. We punch everybody. Also, I'm a Boston fan. Shout out to Boston. But the Heat LeBron was the best LeBron. Michael Jordan's still the GOAT.
That's right.
Hey, all right. If Jordan's your GOAT, then that's cool. I'm cool with that.
No. Jordan is the GOAT, not your GOAT. The GOAT.
You see, that's the problem. That's the problem right there. Y'all can't just be like, cool. I'm
cool. I'm cool. Right. Oh, what you kicked me out?
We don't need no LeBron love like that. Like, we don't need Danny. I got all the questions here. I can answer. Question number 3. I don't know what he was going with this. He wanted to know how to find your purpose. Let's ask him, Danny. What did you mean by how to find your purpose?
I've never been kicked out during quick takes before. This is the first time in 180 episodes I've been kicked out during my own segment.
Just what do you mean by how to find your purpose?
Nah, figure it out, Kyrie. Figure it out.
All right. So Dang wants to know how to find your purpose. You got 45 seconds to figure that out.
How to find your purpose? I guess I'm not sure where Danny was going with this one, but to find your purpose, you just find what you love to do, what fulfills you, you know, what helps you on a day-to-day get through the day-to-day. You feel me? So like we in a crazy world right now, especially where everything's going on. Like things that get you through the day-to-day, that could be your purpose, things that give you fulfillment. I really love comics. I love helping people. I love talking to people. Like I also do mental health awareness. I'm part of this organization that helps with mental health and suicide prevention. So finding your purpose, I guess things that fulfill you, things that fill your cup at the end of the day. So that would be how to find your purpose.
I like that. All right.
We bring it down.
That was a great answer. Okay.
Was that going along with what you were asking?
Absolutely. That was absolutely it. I appreciate it. Good. That was great.
Question 4.
So question 4, like I said, I recently saw the video where you're talking about Batman and Static and why DC, why don't y'all lean on Static, man? I don't get it. The Static is a great character. But this book, this Batman Static crossover has been really good so far. I really enjoyed it. So do you think that the impact of this book will bring Static back, or do you think it's just too?
Did you do that?
Yeah.
No.
It's just
You know what? Episode 180 is my last episode. This is gonna be it for me.
Javon, you up? Javon, you next.
You've been waiting to replace me anyway.
I got enough bald headed guys, black guys with glasses on.
What?
I can replace you like that.
What, you gonna get Kevin on stage?
He really could.
Oh!
He really could. Get Tony Baker, anybody.
He's so we get Kev on stage.
Terrible. I did not sign up to be ridiculed and judged and picked on today.
I'm sorry. I just saw the video you did with Kevin on stage, so I thought it would be a good joke.
Nah, Kevin on stage is the homie. And he probably would do the podcast. That man never stops working. He probably would fill
He got
in
like
for
4 or 5
2.
jobs already of podcasts. He can't do this one.
Anyway, Static. Tell us, how do we get Static back? Is this Batman Static book the way into that?
Okay, I'm gonna be fully honest with you. I'm gonna be fully honest with you for this 45 seconds. I don't think we getting Static back. I kind of don't really care, even though it's my favorite hero. I'm kind of just fed up with DC and how they treat their black characters. We keep telling each other if we buy their books, pre-order their books, they're going to give us more of it. Which is there is no proof that is actually going to happen. There's no proof that if we actually buy their books that they're going to give us more books. Like Green Arrow, Flash, their books suck. They're like the sales for their books are trash, and they still keep bringing them back. So I don't have no hope. I'm not getting my hopes up because I'm not ready to just get my hopes up in this company to do right by their black heroes when they're not created, when the whole company isn't even created by black people. So like I still love DC and Marvel. I'm still come to y'all for y'all white heroes, but when I go for representation, we're going to indie.
I like it. I'm down with that. I'm
Danny,
right there with you.
The only way we're getting a Static book is if we get an absolute Static written by Scott Snyder and somebody. That's the only way.
Right. Right. Scott Snyder is probably the only person that can.
And at that point, Virgil will be like a drug dealer, crack baby.
No, Scott wouldn't do Static like that. Scott
whatever. Don't. Did you not read Batman? Look what he did.
Yes,
Absolute Batman.
Absolute Batman is wild, but he wouldn't do Static like that.
Hopefully.
Scott, hopefully, yeah. Scott will tell a good story, but
I'm not saying it won't be good. I'm just saying it's gonna be over the top.
Yeah, definitely
every black stereotype you can think of.
He's gonna be doing electric injections. He's
gonna be in junior high with like 2 babies already.
Yo,
him and Rocket gonna have three kids in high school.
Y'all need to stop giving them ideas, bro. Y'all giving them ideas.
Okay, last question.
On Monday, there's gonna be an announcement of absolute Static.
Absolute, bruh. Hey. All right, last question.
Snyder and Phil Lamar.
All right, so for question 5, we usually do a top 5 list. And since you're in hip hop, I know you're a J. Cole fan, but I want to know your top 5 rappers of all time. This is not current. This is top 5 of all time. I want to get you.
Hold on, don't start the timer. It's very important that I get my favorites or the ones who I think are top 5.
No, greatest. Top 5 greatest.
Greatest.
Oh, greatest. Not okay. I want to know who, in your opinion, are the top 5 greatest rappers.
Okay, 45 seconds. Jay-Z has to be. You can't say hip hop without Jay-Z with all he's done to hip hop. Kendrick Lamar because his no particular order. This is just 5. Kendrick Lamar because his discography and the impact he's had, especially on this era and the competition and all that. Sure. 3. Andre 3000. I don't care what nobody say. Outkast, what he did with Outkast was good enough. Actually, no. Forget Andre. Outkast as one. That's just one. Okay. One person. Like because Big Boy is just as fire. He don't get the respect he deserves. 4. 10 seconds. Top 10. Nas. Ooh, Nasir Jones. 5. I gotta go with. I'm gonna say Drake. I'm not even a huge Drake fan, but just with numbers and that impact and that he actually can rap. T, don't watch this episode, please. But I'm gonna say Drake for 5 because I can't think of nobody else.
Drake gets a lot of hate, but Drake does have hits. I always the conversation I always have too. Cole is my favorite of 3 just because I think Cole is the best rapper, but he doesn't make the best music, and he doesn't make, and he hasn't had the impact that Drake and Kendrick have had. Like those two have had like a huge impact in hip hop and in rap, but Cole, I think, is technically the best rapper, and he makes the music that I connect with the most. So he's my
Yeah.
favorite, but Kendrick definitely has the biggest impact of any modern rapper. So yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's a solid list.
I was listening to a sports program today, but they also do like a lot of music, and they did a comparison that Drake and Kendrick are like LeBron and Steph in the NBA, but J. Cole is like KD, where he's up there, but he just doesn't get that respect that the first two get.
Mm, I can
No,
see
that's
that.
What do you?
perfect.
I can see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's up there, but he doesn't get the rest. Yeah, I definitely agree because I definitely think J. Cole is the better just rapper
Yep.
than out of all the three. But the problem, like with his new album, which me you were talking about before, the newer album is just it's like it's great rapping, great lyricism, but it's like the songs itself. It's like I can get great rapping lyricism from Kendrick, and the song also is gonna rock. You get what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like it's just that's what's missing sometimes, and like.
Cole don't gotta turn his TV off. Like he don't
Nope.
have that.
The
He
Luther.
But
don't-
he has though. Like
I mean,
Born
he
Sinner
does
was full of them.
he does have them. He does have them, but they just haven't had the impact that Kendrick and Drake's music. I don't know what it is, but they just don't. I don't know what it is, but like he has records that could be that. Of course,
Is it
they
because
just
Kendrick's dark skin? Maybe it's because Kendrick's dark
it might be what it is. It might be what it is. It might be, but I remember you was conflicted. I don't know what it is, but shout out to J. Cole, man. I'm enjoying the new album. Like the homages to hip hop back in the day and the references and all that stuff is really
Mhm.
good. But either way, Malcolm, we appreciate you doing that for us. The Quick Takes is brought to you by 5 Star Comic Con. It is 134 days away in Dayton, Ohio. Me and Kyron are going to be there, and we're going to be sharing a lot of the announcements that are coming out. It's got some great guests coming in. So we hope to see y'all there.
Yep. I still gotta get a plane ticket to come out there.
Yeah.
I don't want.
You
I don't.
guys don't live near each other?
No,
No.
we are on the other side of the.
We're probably as
I'm in,
far
I'm
away
in California. He's in North Carolina.
we're probably
Yeah.
as far away from each other as anybody in America.
I legit thought y'all at least live near each other with as
Not-
much stuff y'all do. But then I guess I only see y'all like virtually.
Yep.
Yeah.
We met each other once last
One
year at
time.
Heroes Con when I flew out to North Carolina.
Yeah.
Just
That
so
was
I,
our first
I
time being in the same place.
Yep.
Well, that's what's up. Y'all got good chemistry for only know each other a year and not even being in the same area.
Go back and watch the first couple episodes of it. We are crap.
It was bad. It was really bad.
It was so horrible. I don't know how we did this for this long. I don't know.
Hey, well, you guys got better at it.
Hey, thank you. We do want to make sure that our audience follows up with you and keeps up with everything you're doing, Malcolm. So, where's the best places online that they could do that?
Really, you can find me. I'm really on social media. One of my things is try to be engaging and with anybody on social media. So like, if you look up 615comics.com, that will take you to my website. But if you on Facebook, if you look up 615, everything's spelled out, not just the numbers, but spelled out. If you look me up on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Blue Sky. Anything with social media, except for Tumblr, I probably don't have a Tumblr page anymore. But and some of y'all probably don't even know what Tumblr is. But if you look me up on anything besides OnlyFans, I'm there.
Hey, Tumblr was a crash out back in the day, bro.
Tumblr
Hey,
was wild.
That's
Tumblr
wild that
is really-
Tumblr lost because it couldn't show porn anymore.
Tumblr was wild back in the day. I was like, bro, this used to be a wholesome site, and then it just. But anyway,
Tumblr was the wild, wild west back in the day.
Tumblr said we're gonna get paid no matter how. We're just gonna get your views. That's all it was. Danny, where can people check you out and keep up with you?
if you want to check us out, we are still going live. We're still on Kickstarter, with the Kadara Chronicles right now.
Oh, we totally did not even bring that up today. I'm sorry, man.
Hey, no, hey, it's on me. It's on me. We still got about 25 days left on that one. We're doing the posters, but if you want to find me on social media, it's at the Ace Blade on all social media platforms. Kyron, where can people find you, sir?
You can find me on all platforms at Taurus Comics. You can find me also at tauruscomics.com. If this is the first time you checked out our podcast, you can go to fourtailspodcast.com. You can check out our previous episodes, buy some merchandise. If you maybe want to be part of our new segment that we have on there called 4 Minutes With, where we do like a 4-minute quick interview with you guys, and you're a creator, go online, fill out the form, and we'll produce that. But join us next week where we are going to have Michael Watson from Freestyle Comics back again to talk about Hot Shot and everything he's doing. Apparently, we're going to have Kev on stage because Danny's not going to be here. So, I don't know who my guest host will be, but it'll probably be a bald-headed guy with glasses again. So, but
and black, or it doesn't matter. Just bald-headed and with glasses.
It has to be black. I have to keep that aesthetic going.
There's plenty of those though. Plenty of those.
Javon, you up? I already said you. But until next time, everybody, sayonara, goodbye, and please take care of yourselves.
Music provided by my brother, Quix Made It. Find him online in YouTube, Instagram, and SoundCloud.
I want to know what it is Quick is trying to say.